Back here at Citi Field in Flushing, last of a three-game series. And who the Mets will face. The Marlins batting order today. Jazz in the top spot with Garrett Cooper hitting second. And Luis Arraez Monday afternoon in Milwaukee. That was the Brewers' home opener. Turned 36 in late March.
And also the battery mate making his debut for
his first start here today. At field, and it'll drop in for base hit. There he goes, swinging a bit. Alvarez, and Jazz gets in there safely. The throw took. Takes that one down. Takes that one. 2 balls and no strikes. Go brings home a 2-0 pitch. Jazz on his way to third. Alvarez's throw there gets away from Escobar. Field in. And that fastball finds the outer part of the plate. 3-1. Part of the season. Taken low. And it's first and third.
6 and 10 starts overall. Career versus the Marlins.
Brewers won that one 10-0. Ahead of De La Cruz, 0-2.
And they would rather face him.
And to left, and it's gone! A 3-run homer! Good. The ball jumping off his bat. This one to shortstop for Lindor. In his first of the bat to third base for Escobar. Over to first next to Pham. And he goes upstairs to get him for strike 3. Starling Marte takes low, and you used a word that which provides a different look for extra bases. Base with a double.
Try to get out.
There goes Marte. Throw from Fortes is
there you go. He's in there, and this is the big bases at eye level of the hitter.
Great pitch. 3 strikeouts in the inning.
Well, how many years did he spend in Florida, in Miami?
Mets. It doesn't even exist anymore. 62nd round pick.
The draft's still 20.
And many would argue the greatest. Blocked at the plate by Francisco. 2 balls, 2 strikes to John Birdie. To Escobar. Charges and fires. Mark. That one taken low to Jeff McNeil. Year anniversary. Inside on McNeil.
We used to get introduced. I wore number 43. Cheers from Mo. Mo would come out number 42, and then I would come out and I'm like, hey, everybody loved me.
3 balls and a strike here to McNeil. Field line. Avi's going to try to cut this one off. He will. They'll hold Canna at third. Off to and pops this one up, backing out of play. And he made a bid for a few extra. 0-2. And back to that slider. That's been a big pitch so far today. Big cut and a miss there. Garrett gets.
Well, this is where if you're Braxton Garrett
before being called up. Grounds that one toward the Marlins dugout. Fortes sets up. Sends one right field, base hit in front of Garcia. Canna held up and pitch. You keep talking about the changing the eye level. You don't have to survive. Good block for Fortes right there. Keeps McNeil at third. Low strike. Street. 2-2.
What kind of encore can Sandy give tomorrow?
2-2. And I am guilty of always. Great pitch called strike 3. Back in the first inning. And gets him to ground 1 to Segura. Goes the short way to second.
See the picture with the chili dog on the dog, the outfit?
I used to hunt to survive. Now I'm wearing a hot. Ooh, strike on the outside part of the out to get resettled. And another strike call.
Third inning.
Left field line. Locastro gives it a look, and it's out of.
Being a little bit outside. You see it off the box, but you tossed your bat the first time.
And a ground ball right side, backhanded by Alonso, feeds Carrasco. Now Garrett Cooper goes out to center field, but backing up and making the catch, Tommy Pham, 2 away. Nice huddling around. Not sure if they're looking at a tablet to maybe look at those pitches or not. Alonso ranges. Garrett trickles to short. 1-1 to Lindor. Out in front of it, foul. Face Matt Strom tomorrow. Get cold. Another strikeout there for Braxton Garrett. That's his 6th.
I don't know who with, but he signed that big deal. He's got.
You're thinking of it wrong. Craig thinks he's a big deal. That's what it is. Not as big. De La Cruz. And he takes ball 4 inside.
Side of the infield.
Kabar. Bound gets to it. The glove flip to Guillorme and a pretty double play. He's looking at the scoreboard trying to figure out and calibrate himself with pitch velocities and pitch types and everything else. 3-2 from Garrett. He's popped back and out of play. So nobody's hitting the on button for that kind of stuff. It's can of grounds for Garrett. And that his first walk of 4 on the clock he delivered. McNeil on his way to 3rd with a double.
You go with the breaking ball, see if he can make a mistake. 80-mile-an-hour fastball.
And that's why you don't put him on. He chased that one. De La Cruz coming in. Hollow. First pitch rolled to shortstop for Lindor. And now it's 3-2. And it gets down in front of McNeil. So he gets on base before ultimately making out. There goes Birdie. Throw to second. Not in time. To left field. Birdie has come. Jazz delivers an RBI single. And now this one's hit well and gone. A home run for Garrett.
Hangs up there and just says, "Hit me."
And that makes the play. An off-season ad until about July. De La Cruz draws the walk. And a bouncer to shortstop for Lindor. Stays down on it and flips to second. Now, though, that 3rd time through the order. Past the dive of Birdie and into left center field off the bat of Tommy
Garrett. And the same with Braxton.
Broken bat. They'll get 1. Try to turn 3rd time through. Bouncer, 3rd base. Segura, backhand play. Alonso into center, falling in front of Jazz. Down the right field line, out of play, foul. Cruz not going to get there. 1 hops the wall. So at 3rd. 4-pitch walk. And the bases are loaded. Ground ball. Behind 3rd. Segura gets there in time. First. Chez fights one off into left field, a base hit. Now Segura. First one, a fly ball center field, sends Pham backs the catch, retreating Sanchez. And a fastball at the top of the. Called strike 3 for walks, all kinds of stuff. Right back to the mound, and Tanner Scott flips to.
You're confusing me.
It's the cold weather. I was trying to. And then he struck out Locastro for the 2nd out. Play all over the place out there for the Mets this year. Jazz into right center makes the catch. Called strike 3, and Jazz has just. He'll not going to get to it. It is a fair ball into the in quick, but Coop. Ground ball up the middle. Backhanded Guillorme gets rid of it.